Welcome to the section, and these are pipeline automation tactics. So they're tactics, they're ground level, how to do things, and we need to make sure that the overarching strategy makes sense here. So for example, automating based on lead score achievement. In the first section we learned about setting up lead scoring. We can automate when somebody hits a certain lead score. This can be useful to notify sales reps of a particularly engaged prospect. Sometimes if you can pick up the phone and call them at the right time, you can close the deal. Automating based on lead score can help with that. Again, it's just a tactic though. You want to have a strategy behind what are you automating for. And the next thing we're going to look at that's a tactic, and it's something you're probably familiar with, is the idea of a long-term prospect nurture. So this is where you have someone that you're not necessarily actively pursuing in the sales process, but they're not totally a lost or a dead lead. We can create automated emails that go out over a long period of time to help keep you top of mind. And the magic here, and what I'm going to teach you, is how to create what I like to call a bubble up mechanism. So any point in time, someone in this nurture, they can click a link and raise their hand to say, hey, please contact me. How great would that be if you've got 50 people in your pipeline, but you know that you need to call these 2 people first because they said, please call me. How many deals do you think you could close on those types of calls? And the last automation tactic that we're going to do is sending out automated appointment reminders. Appointments are really important, especially when we're doing any kind of sales where there's a long sales cycle or a high ticket price. And one of the worst things for a sales rep, because I know that I hated it when I used to sell knives in college, was to book an appointment and then people don't show up. For whatever reason, it doesn't matter, they didn't show up. And we want to prevent that. So I'm going to teach you how to send automated appointment reminders to help increase your stick rate and make sure that if you book an appointment, you can be confident people are actually going to show up to it.
In this video, we're going to look at automating based on lead score achievement. Because once you have lead scoring set up, we can also automate based on a contact achieving a certain lead score. So it's all based on context. So in this video, for this example, we're going to send the opportunity owner, in this case a sales rep, an email notification when one of their leads achieves the highest lead score possible, which is 5 flames. So in this video, we're going to look at adding a new lead score goal, configuring the automation, and then writing a notification email. So inside our campaign here, we're going to start with a lead score achieved goal. And then we're going to grab a sequence for it. We'll connect them up. And now we're going to double click on this goal to configure the lead score goal itself. So we're going to say when the score increases to 5 flames. So when they hit that highest possible lead score, we want this goal to fire. So inside the sequence, we're going to have a simple owner notification. So we got to remember that this is notifying the owner of the opportunity directly that this person has hit a high lead score. So what we're going to do is in the to field, instead of having it go to the person's email, we're going to choose other, and this is where we're actually going to put in the owner's information here. So I'm actually going to go ahead and grab the merge fields that I need and copy them over. So first name, last name, and email. Okay. So in the first name, last name field, I'm going to copy those. The email is going to go to the owner of the record, and then it's going to go to the owner's email that's on file. Because remember, we are notifying the sales rep here. So the subject can be something like, super hot lead, call, person's first name, at phone number, ASAP. And the email can be pretty straightforward. We can say something like, hey owner first name. That was still my clipboard. Hey owner first name. Yeah. Your lead. Contact first name. Just hit the maximum lead score. And that's not what it means. So which means they are really engaging with our marketing. Give them a call at, and we'll put their phone number in there, make it easy for them. At blank, ASAP. And then we need to tell them how to operate this, because remember, this is for some of those working opportunities, right? So we're going to say, remember to update their opportunity record after you attempt, which you call them, whether you reach them or not. Especially because if we're using opportunities here, we always want to leave a note whenever we do anything. So to make this easy, what we're actually going to do is we're going to merge in the contact edit page. So this will actually give a link directly to this person's contact record. So the sales rep can click from their email. If they're not logged in, log in, and then it'll take them right to the record where they can work their opportunity. And that's basically it. So now we can mark this bad boy as ready, and mark this as ready, and we can now publish the campaign. So as a contact engages with our marketing through different types of behavior, Infusionsoft will award points based on the rules outlined. When the contact reaches the lead score configured in the lead score goal, the assigned user will receive an immediate email with instructions to reach out to the contact. Now, if we're using expiring lead score points, a contact score may fluctuate up and down over time. So if we need to make the lead score automation happen, make it repeatable, we need to put up a looping structure that sandwiches the sequence between two lead score goals and configuring them with the same settings. So, in other words, I'm just going to duplicate this goal, and this is a basic looping structure. So when somebody reaches 5 flames, they'll get put into here. The next time they reach 5 flames, this goal will fire, pulling them out of the sequence, and then this will put them into the sequence again. We can also configure a decreasing lead score goal for early risk detection and re-engagement. So for example, we could do something that looks like this. If we grab a lead score goal, let's say decrease to 3 flames, for example. So we can say when their score decreases to 3 or fewer flames. This can now kick off some automation, and maybe we say something like, send them an email, hey, is everything okay? And then we can even make it responsive and build in a link click goal here and say, basically, please call me. So there's a link in the email that says, hey, is everything okay? If you need help, please click here, and I'll give you a call. And then what that can do is, of course, kick off you can notify the owner to call the lead back. And then we connect it here, so again, the whole thing's going to repeat. Now, for more advanced lead score automation, we can develop a pyramid-shaped model that ascends up to 5 flames and then ascends down to none. And this way we can create a personalized experience as someone lead score fluctuates up and down. Now, Jordan Hatch is a world-renowned Infusionsoft expert, and he's credited with discovering this particular structure. He's the one that taught me. So it would look something like this. So we start off with the lead score increase to 1 flame. And then we can, obviously we would configure these. And then we can configure it, say, okay, what if they increase to 2? And so on. And so when they reach the top of the pyramid, let's say they're all the way back at 5 flames here. So let's just pretend that this is the increase to 5 one. You would basically have the same structure just going down. So when they increase all the way to 5 flames, that's as high as they can go, then you would say, okay, what about they decrease to 4? And so on. So if you build this out for all 5 levels, it'll kind of look like a pyramid. And what that'll do is basically as their lead score goes up and down, you can customize things in their experience.